Now, Morris Brown just showed back up on the scene, and we wondering what they're going to do, what it's going to be, how it's going to look. Now, they're replacing LMU, they're going to the FSC, so this team is going now. They're replacing Morris Brown. Morris Brown got these big sponsorships, Coca-Cola, the whole city of Atlanta, alumni, rappers, and all this other stuff. It's just big. But Atlanta is yet to prove themselves at anything. They haven't won a championship in a lot of years. Let's see them win. We want to see competition. We want to see somebody challenge James Madison for the Sun Belt Conference Championship. I don't see Morris Brown doing that. I don't see Morris Brown coming back and being a great school, but we've yet to see. They got a new coach, Michael Gates, and his assistant, Adam O'Barr, so it's yet to be proven. Let's see what we're gonna do with Wolverines. New Wolverines, just put on a little touch on it.
I'm the best there is at what I do. But what I do best isn't very nice.
What you gonna bring to the table tonight? Tonight! Tonight! This moment! This hour! It ain't no doggone tomorrow, fellas! Are you gonna bust somebody in their mouth? Or you gonna do your doggone...
The Flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Wolverines and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Restate the state, Palmer, Jesse Palmer here in Holly Roll is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you think about the history of college football, you've got to think about Bobby Dodd Stadium. It is the oldest stadium in FBS history, built in 1913. On the campus of Georgia Tech, this place has seen a lot of great college football through the years. Guys?
Okay, Holly. And the Wolverines kick off. Here it is, ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Yellow Jackets offense comes onto the field first today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we've played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Mendoza.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I am.
Quarterback gets past the marker. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so...
Makes the catch. It's Addison. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. To the tight end. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
One of the things I like about this tight end is he's a target vertically down the field. That was a post route that time, and if you want to try to cover him with a linebacker, probably not going to be fast enough. You want to cover him with a safety, probably not going to be big enough. That's the matchup nightmare this guy can be, and his quarterback well aware of it on that throw.
To the air on first down. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season. Important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his whole shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Mendoza. Rush is on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but this guy has been locked in. He's 5 for 6 on the opening drive of the game, and the coaching staff felt like he had a great week of preparation coming into this one. I think they were expecting him to have this hot start.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Big fella, go lay down!
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Wolverines offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. His coaching staff blown away by how quickly he grasped the offense and won the starting job for the opener.
Come on now, dog.
Starts his first carry.
Come on, man.
Had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit out, sir."
They feed him again. There's a crease. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Handoff to the lone back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Carter.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I'm
Oh, he's
moving.
got some space. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
Hey, man, you're going to have to bring a lot of hats to the party to get this guy down. These big tight ends, they do not go down easy. He's able to make one guy miss, break a tackle, pick up some extra yardage.
The run inside. It's Jones. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's complete to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
That's a first down for the offense.
The Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Jones. And he's in! Touchdown Wolverines! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They marched 78 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Number 3, set to advance on the football.
Yeah! Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, 3rd down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Finds his man. It's made. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the air, it's Mendoza. There's the pressure. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
He gets a block. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back.
Fires toward the end zone.
You just got Randy Moss.
Wolverines. He got it beat down in bounds.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum. And that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play. The officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
Number 3, set to kick off.
Yeah! And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now, here comes the tempo.
The ball is loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw is Mendoza. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Ball is at the 42-yard line.
Nobody won't care about no Yellow Jackets, no Bumblebees. Tighten up. Tighten up.
To save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. On the run, it's high. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives. And the
absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Set to kick this one.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here's it. Takes a hit as he fires. Just a little off. Incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Throws for the tight end. Got a man, it's Harris. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw.
Big fella, go lay down!
To wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last two possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many...
Caught, and he's got room. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Fire. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Here comes the heat. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Touchdown! Yards attack. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Much needed life for this offense. They tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt, needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Wants to throw. It's
Come on now, dog.
and the quarterback.
Come on, man.
Sacked at the 12. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start.
He's looking deep. And a It slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Got your ass down, boy.
Slung down back at the 43.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Georgia Tech spends its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout by the offense.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to pass, it's Carter. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book, 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we are excited to get you caught up on everything here in week 1. We start with Stanford taking on the number 6 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Cardinal setting score records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Atlanta. What a first half for that superstar back. Already over 100 yards today, and he's going to be tough, physical running, but also under some speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Yeah!
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Catching up with the Wolverines head coach at the half, he told me that he is probably going to stick with this young player. Although they are leading right now, he is concerned about the play of this young star. He said, I've got to see a more consistent performance for him here in the second half, but they are going to give him that opportunity to right the ship. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Come on, man.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half.
Okay, let's go. Let's tell them what I do. Please, bro. Why you just record? Get your life, man. Before let's talk about it. You ain't got to do this.
Scoop it up and get it out of the end zone, but they were there to stop him.
Well, it's a great job by the defense, forcing the fumble. They were hoping they'd jump on it for a touchdown. The offense got there first, but it's a safety and a great play defensively.
Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Looking for a crease. It's Hosley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes a grab and room to run.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Came through like a shot, knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. The throw.
Let me get that up off your player. Let me get that up off your player. I'll let you. 6.
Touchdown, Wolverines! And they turn it into a defensive score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too. Now look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Number 3, set to kick it away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Addison. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am.
Bring it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Yellow Jackets headed quickly.
I tell y'all what, y'all let Manila Vic out that pocket like that one more time. Now listen, one more time. Everybody going to the bench.
To use the rest of the way. And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. dropping back. It's Mendoza. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle and prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long, and now it's 2nd and a mile. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And man, that 3rd down changes this decision completely, right? Like getting a big chunk of yards, making it 4th and short. Now it's a true decision. I think you were just thinking about getting half of this, maybe setting up a field goal. Now you got a chance to be aggressive. Let's see what they do here on offense.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Yeah, twin. You better make that tackle, little homie. Because if he would have broke everybody, look at the bench. Just look at it.
This is a guy, quarterback, that I trust throwing the ball on 4th down, and I trust him running the ball on 4th down, too. Go with the option. Let him make the right read. He does. Calls his own number. His athleticism takes over. They pick up the first.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
Pulls it again on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza.
Another one.
Running out, and he
Another
goes
one.
down at the
Another one.
This has
Another
been
one.
a rough night for this offense.
Another one.
Man, they have not.
And another one.
Everything starts
And
with
another
the big
one.
guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead to 13.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had it. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Carter. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Wants to throw again. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell in.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Wolverines line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They give it to him again. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
And off to Jones. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
To the air, it's Carter. Oh, he wants it all.
Come on now, dog.
He almost had
Come on, man.
Giving them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion.
Yeah, come on to this sideline. Come on, no, that's okay. Come on to the sideline, and we're going to talk about it. Come on to this sideline, though.
The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harris. knocked off his feet.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Plays it loose. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game.
Pay
You
attention.
know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. Heaves it on the run. Wide open, he makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field.
Snags it, and there's running room. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Looking to throw again. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Going for it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Timeout called by the defense, 2:09 remaining on the clock.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Might as well stick with him. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll use a timeout here. 2:06 remaining on the clock. Of course, it stops again at the 2-minute mark.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Timeout called by the defense just shy of the 2-minute mark, 2:02 remaining here.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Making side adjustments here. After the run, now to throw. He's got him. Found a little bit of room and picked up 8 before he was stopped, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. And the Wolverines lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the air, it's Carter. Pressure coming, complete. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line, just need to get 1 first down. They can run it, they can play it safe, but they give it to their dude, and he delivers.
And that's a play that they can run in their sleep, too. Something they practice all week long. They carry it in their playbook each and every week. It's a good play call because you're dialing up something that all 11 guys know on the back of their hand, and they go out to get the execution needed to win this game.
They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
On third down, he drops to throw.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am.
He's going to take off. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for Texas.
Running the red zone, it's Jones. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game Palmer's.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. The old coaching cliche, go player no every week. And for the first week,
that's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely